Normally, we believe that presidents are untouchable. They live behind tall walls, surrounded by soldiers, protected by powerful security systems. So it feels like nothing can reach them. But history tells a different story. When a powerful country decides that a leader is standing in their way, they don't attack the whole nation. They remove the person at the top. Quietly, carefully, and without a war. This is not a movie story. This is how real power works. And in this story, Donald Trump plays an important role. Now, first, let's understand why Venezuela was so important. Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in the world, more than Saudi Arabia, more than Russia. And oil means money, power, and control. Earlier, the United States had strong influence in Latin America, especially in oil-related matters. But over time, Venezuela started moving away from the US, first during Hugo Chávez's time, and later under Nicolás Maduro. Maduro became president in 2013. Since then, his government has faced many questions. People accused him of unfair elections, crushing protests, jailing opposition leaders, and misusing public money. At the same time, Venezuela's economy became very weak. Prices increased, food became expensive, and many people left the country. But Maduro refused to step down. On top of that, he made the US even more unhappy. He became closer to Russia, China, and Iran. He signed deals with them, allowed military cooperation, and blocked American companies. This was not just politics anymore. For the US, it felt like a loss of control. And whenever the US has felt this way in the past, it has reacted strongly. In Iran, a prime minister was removed after he nationalized oil. In Chile, a government was changed. In Panama, the president was captured. In Iraq, Saddam Hussein was removed. In Pakistan, the Bin Laden operation happened without permission. So when people say, America would never touch a sitting leader, history shows something else. Now let's talk about Trump. Trump's style was very simple. Apply pressure, use threats, show strength. He wanted fast results. He wanted to look powerful. Rules, laws, and long-term planning were not his main priorities. When Maduro refused to step down, Trump increased economic sanctions. Venezuela's economy became even weaker, and people suffered more. But Maduro still did not leave. For Trump, Maduro was no longer just a president. He became a problem. He was blocking American influence, American companies, and American power. So instead of changing the system, the focus became changing the leader. Now, the question is, how do you remove a leader without starting a war? This is where secret operations come in. First, information is collected. Where the leader stays, who protects him, how he moves. Then, communication systems are disturbed. Signals are blocked. Cameras stop working. Orders get mixed up. Security forces become confused. And during this confusion, a special team moves in. They reach the leader, secure him, and leave the area. No drama, no public announcement. The leader is taken to a safe place outside the country. And this is where the real change begins. Once the leader is gone, the government becomes weak. The army gets confused, and people panic. Power shifts without a single war. Trump said the reason was simple. He claimed Maduro was involved in drug trafficking and criminal activities. According to Trump, this was about stopping crime and protecting America. That was the official story, but many people didn't fully believe that. Because Venezuela is not just any country, it is one of the biggest oil countries in the world. Oil means money. Oil means power. And Trump was not just a president. He was a businessman. He cared about deals, control, and influence. So for many critics, this was not just about drugs. It was about oil, power, and control. After this, Trump didn't stop. He started warning other countries too. His message was simple: work with us or face pressure.
Cuba is ready to fall, and India also is falling. Mexico has to get their act together. We need Greenland.
He wanted other nations to stay in line with U.S. interests. This wasn't about helping people. This was about showing power. And that's the scary part. Because in today's world, power is not taken with big wars anymore. It is taken quietly. One move, one message, one warning. So the real question is, who's next?